Alright, I know I've already made 2 videos on this. I'm not trying to do this for views. I just have a new mic now, so I think I can explain it, more clearly. This is a video on the Genji's super dash, which is, of course, the dash where you seem to bump into a ledge and go flying into the air. But you'll see in a lot of videos, people are constantly inconsistent with it like this, instead of just going for it like that. People will tell you have to get rid of your double jump. They'll tell you that you tapped space at a certain time. They'll tell you always have to be a certain distance, but because none of them took the effort and time to delve into the mechanics, I'm going to explain to you how it works and why, so that way you can actually do what they cannot do. For example, keeping your double jump and things like that. So to explain the mechanics, whenever Genji dashes, he sets an endpoint, and when he reaches that endpoint, his momentum is cancelled. Until that is achieved or a timeout occurs, he will keep trying to reach it even if there are obstructions, so long as it goes with the momentum and angle of his dash. So if I aim this way, if I dash, I'm just going to hit there. I ended up running out of time and he kept trying to dash, so I got a little bit of momentum and shoved to the side. Whereas if I do it like this, he'll go around the obstacle and come indoors. Which is actually a pretty neat way to escape in this situation. They'll wonder how the hell you got all the way over there. Of course they'll see the dash trail, so it won't be that big of a mystery. But I aimed too high, so it couldn't fit in the door in time. There we go. Anyway, so what you're doing is you're using an animation that allows you to continue a dash, that two-hand climb up, but buying time by holding space. If you immediately let go of that two-hand climb up, you usually jump. But if you hold space, it'll bring you all the way down to the ledge. It'll do the full animation. And what you're doing is you're holding space just long enough to keep that animation going, but then letting go before the dash would end. So you bought enough time where you won't reach the end point, so your momentum's never cancelled, but you'll still head towards it. So you're not dashing too soon and holding too long and getting stuck like that. But you're also not just tapping it and causing those weird glitchy ones where you suddenly stop or fling downward or what have you. Just buying just enough time. And then there you go. It's not that difficult. As for keeping your double jump, since that has no bearing on whether or not this happens, you don't even need your wall ride because the two-hand climb up is independent of wall riding. In fact, wall running, if you do have your wall run consumed, you can usually get a two-hand climb up on surfaces that wouldn't normally allow it. I don't really want to cover that. You can figure it out. But basically, if you just hold space after you leave the ground here, you'll never use your double jump, but you'll still initiate that two-hand, and you'll have your double jump left afterwards. And you're jumping on the ground or what have you, or if you never jump at all, you just need to hold space in a way that you haven't consumed your double jump yet. So I think you can just start from here. Well, the timing's a little more different than I'm used to. I'm letting go way too soon. It's trickier because it's too close. There we go. I should have my double jump left. Anyways, that's all there really is to it. There's an endpoint, and you're stopping yourself from reaching it, but not before it ends. It's pretty straightforward. I don't know what was all this like... Why all these tutorial videos are not putting in the effort just to understand it before they put it out. It's a huge waste of time. And I keep seeing all these glitches and mess-ups of it. It's making me a little bit annoyed. Sorry, I'm ranting. I shouldn't do that. Anyways, I hope you guys learned something about how to do this and how it works, and maybe even this seemed useful to you. I didn't actually reach the end point in time, so I glitched out there. But if not, oh shit. If not, have a good day anyways.